Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay ng YouTuber sa lahat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglabak-labang na tang with evidence. Ako po ito na Kabibig. Nagsalita na si Senator Erwin Tulfo hinggil sa kanyang kaso na waranto. Nako, confident ha. Feel ko talaga confident si Senator Erwin Tulfo na mababasura itong kasong waranto or posibleng pagpatatanggal sa kanya sa Senado. Very confident Kabibig kasi sabi niya, yung nagkaso sa akin, nag-file ng ganyan, na-disbar na yan. O, parang minaliit na ni Erwin Tulfo itong nag-file ng petition sa kanya ba na hindi ako matakot sa ganyan. O, sabi ni Erwin Tulfo na magtatrabaho lang ako. O, ito ang statement ni Senator Erwin Tulfo. Baka sabihin nyo naman gawa-gawa ko ito. Ito na kabibigay. I-share ko sa inyo ang statement ni Senator Erwin Tulfo regarding on this matter. Sabi ni Senator Erwin Tulfo, statement of Senator Erwin Tulfo regarding the Waranto case filed before the SET. Sabi niya, aware naman po tayo na may nakabinbin na ganito sa SET at handa po tayong harapin ito. So, hindi maibig sabihin excited. Willing niyang harapin to. Matatanda ang kaparehong tao rin po na isang disbarred lawyer ang paulit-ulit na nag-file ng disqualification case laban sa akin noong panahon ng kampanya, kaya di na rin po tayo nagulat. Ang lahat po ng DQ cases na isinampa ng taong ito laban sa akin ay dismissed na. So with this statement, Kabibig, very confident si Senator Erwin Tulfo na madi-dismiss din itong waranto petition. Ramdam niya na mababasura lang at mapapahiya daw ito ang isang disbarred lawyer na paulit-ulit na nagsasampa ng disqualification case sa kanya. Sabi ni Senator Erwin Tulfo, sa kabila ng lahat na ito, tuloy lang po tayo sa trabaho. Inihalal po tayo ng taong bayan para maglingkod at yun ang patuloy nating ginagawa. Which sa 3 paragraphs na tawag dito, statement ni Erwin Tulfo, gusto ko itong pang last na paragraph kasi he is focusing on serving the Filipino people, which is yun naman po ang mandato nila eh. Hinalal sila para magserbisyo at magbigay ng magandang produkto para sa sambayanang Pilipino. Well, hindi natin alam, baka nataranta din si Erwin Tulfo, pero sabi naman niya dito na yung mga nag-file sa akin, same person lang din yan, yung mga disbarred lawyer na yan. Tapos, maraming bisita na basura, dismiss yung mga kaso na sa akin ng disqualification case na iyan. Pero ngayon, Erwin Tulfo, iba na to eh. Iba na to. So, ano kaya ang maging hatol ng tribunal hinggil ito mga kabibig? Yung ibang mga supporters ni Erwin Tulfo, kinakabahan. Sabi nila, ano ba yan, senador? Baka kung ano mangyari sa'yo. Ito naman ang komento ng ating mga netizen. Thumbs up. Ganyan dapat harapin ang kaso. Hindi itinatanggi kasi magkaiba yon. Although, kung mapatunayan nga na ineligibility due to citizenship ay dapat pa rin managot. Huwag pang nananagot na talo, lalo na kung nasa kapangyarihan. Hopefully, makita ito ng justice system ng Pilipinas. Sino ka ba kasing taong ang bait ni Ben Dalo ngayon na? Kaya talaga. Ito pa. Our Constitution says that if the candidate is a natural-born Filipino citizen and has complied with the age and residential requirements that he can be elected. In fact, he was elected under our Constitution. Our Constitution is the highest law of the land whose provisions could not be superseded by the law that goes against it, because any law which is against our Constitution shall be unconstitutional. Dapat 4 kayo dyan sa Senado. Kulang na si Ramon Tulfo, Ben Tulfo, Erwin Tulfo, Rafi Tulfo. The Tulfo brothers ang dapat nandiyan sa Senado. Ano sa palagay kabibig? Ano kaya ngayon ang verdict ng Senate Electoral Tribunal sa kasong ito ni Erwin Tulfo? Maganda malaman ng publiko. Sana Sana ibahagi din ng set kung ano ang maging hatol nila tungkol dito. Pero confident naman si Erwin Tulfo na mababasura itong kaso niya. Kasi how many times nga na may nagsampa ng DQ sa kanya, nababasura na rin. Diba? Ito naman ang sabi ni Maharlika Boljakera. Ay, Maharlika, alam mo mas Maharlika, di ba? Ito ang sabi ni Madam Maharlika. Ako, nagbunga na ang exposito laban kay Erwin Tulfo or kilala na fraudster name na Erich Sylvester. Pinatunayan ko na naman na katotohanan ang basihan ng aking pagkipaglaban. Diyos ko, Maharlika, kaya gusto kang gurgurin ng mga vangag eh. Ako mismo ang nag-supply ng mga dokumento na ginagamit bilang ebidensya ng quo warranto petition na isinampalaban kay Erich Sylvester Tulfo noong July 15. Oh! Excuse me ha. Si Maharlika pala ang nag-provide ng mga documents. Hala ka. Matagal ko nang ibunyag ang mga detalye tungkol sa identity theft, paggamit ng piking pangalan sa Amerika, at iba pang kaletsihani fraudster Erich Tulfo. At mismo ang mga dokumentong iyon ay ginanap sa formal na kaso. Ginamit sa formal na kaso. Ang katotohanan ay may sariling oras para lumabas. Hoy, Erich Sylvester, magpaliwanag ka ngayon sa antipara ko. Yan kabibig ha. Yun ang tawag dito. Ito yung komento ni Maharlika. So si Maharlika pala ang nagbigay ng documents, nagbigay ng mga sapat na ebidensya para kasuhan si Tulfo. At ito naman po ang nagkaso kay Tulfo. Makinig tayo ha. Si Kausing. Sabi ni Tulfo, disbarred lawyer daw si Kausing. So, kinig tayo kabibig kung ano ang rason niya, kung bakit niya kinasuhan si Erwin Tulfo.
Erwin Teshiba Tulfo, who was proclaimed as a winner in the 2025 senatorial elections, who has taken his oath to serve as a senator and has entered the office of the senator at the afternoon of June 30, 2025. So, jurisdiction. Number one, the jurisdiction over this petition for quo warranto is vested by the Constitution exclusively in the Senate Electoral Tribunal, as written in Section 17 of Article 6 of the 1987 Constitution. Number two, this is being implemented by the Rules of Procedure of the Senate Electoral Tribunal, particularly Rule 18 that gives 15 days from July 1, 2025, the right to file a petition against a member of the Senate of the Philippines on the ground of ineligibility, disloyalty to the Republic of the Philippines. Number three, because the respondent entered the office of the senator on June 30, 2025, he is now a member of the Senate of the Philippines, and the legislative period to file this petition ends on July 15, 2025. But, number four, if the ground is citizenship, Rule 18 provides that a petition for quo warranto against a member of the Senate may be filed at any time during the tenure of the respondent. Number five, in this case, the personal circumstances of the respondent suggest that he may be disqualified on the ground of disloyalty to the Republic of the Philippines because he applied for a United States of America passport 4 times, joined the U.S. Army where he must swear allegiance to the USA and defend it to death, and stayed there in the USA as a resident by virtue of the U.S. passport issued to him. Number six, the grounds being raised by the petitioner against the respondent as basis for quo warranto are: number one, disloyalty to the Republic of the Philippines or allegiance to the USA. Number two, being an American citizen and a non-Filipino citizen because he had applied for a U.S. passport 4 times and enjoyed all the benefits as a U.S. citizen. Number three, political dynasty. And number four, violation of Section 1, Article 11, lack of academic qualifications. Grabe ha. Ngayon ako nakakita ha. na lack of academic preparation, kumbaga kailangan pala nakakapag-aral ka ng maayos. Yun ang novel dito. Yan ang novel sa aking petition. Hindi alam ng mga abogado ito. Hopefully, ito ay gagamiting dahilan at i-adapt ng Supreme Court of the United States, Supreme Court of the Philippines. So the parties, ako, kalaban ko si Erwin Tulfo. Okay. Material facts. Ito, pagtutukan yung facts ko. In 1988, Respondent Tulfo joined the U.S. Army, where he swore allegiance to defend the Constitution of the United States as follows. I do solemnly swear for that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Service. So help me God. O, yan nanumpa pa siya bilang sundalo ng Amerika at lumaban siya sa Gulf War. The first Gulf War in 1991. So in 1991, Respondent Tulfo applied for a U.S. passport under the name Erich Sylvester Tulfo. He was issued a U.S. passport based on the certificate of live birth in the name of Erich Sylvester Tulfo. In 2001, the respondent again applied for renewal and was issued a new U.S. passport under the same name. In 2011, the respondent again applied for renewal and was issued a new U.S. passport for the third time. One proof for the above stated facts is this answer memorandum filed by the respondent through his lawyer in the petition for disqualification filed by the petitioner at the Commission on Elections. So in other words, ang kanyang sagot sa COMELEC ay ginamit kong ebidensya laban sa kanya. Di ba? Parang judo style, using the weight of the opponent against the opponent. Number 16, a copy of this answer memorandum is attached here to as an Exhibit A. 17, in addition, attached here to as Exhibit B is a copy of the receipt issued on June 27, 2022 by the United States Embassy in Manila, showing that Respondent Tulfo surrendered the U.S. passport issued in 2021 and the same SSS ID stated above. Number 18, the same receipt shows the signature of the respondent. Then suggests that you are Erwin Teshiba Tulfo, born on August 10, 1963, in Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. In fact, on June 27, 2022, you signed a voluntary statement that you were born in the Philippines and you obtained your U.S. birth certificate by fraudulent means. Lastly, on September 14, 2022, you were issued, and on your U.S. visa application, okay. So, kasunod ng The Voice of the People, kasi depensa nila to eh. Pinili ka 2022 rules of the set. It's him. So, because the people want him, you have to bend the law some hearing, kaya nag-demand siya kayo ng hearing. So, ano pa?
So, yun po kabibig, ang i-share ni Attorney Cosing, disbarred lawyer, Cosing. Sinabi naman ni Tulfo na disbarred na itong nag-petition sa kanya. So, ano ang iyong reaction hinggil dito kabibig? I'm sure dapat din itong sagutin ni Tulfo, no, para malinaw din itong mga haka-haka, yung mga ebidensya, mga dokumentong hawak ni Cosing na kung saan ginamit niya para ma-disqualify itong si Erwin Tulfo. Pero sabi naman ni Tulfo na hindi siya bothered tungkol dito kasi maraming beses na yan na DQ. Na-dismiss yung mga kaso-kaso nila tungkol sa kanya, tungkol sa mga disqualification cases. So, ang kanyang haharapin ngayon, ang taong bayan para magserbisyo, para ipakita sa taong bayan na karapat-dapat siyang maging senador. Yun ang kabibig ang ating Ladies Libag-Libag for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye everyone. See you next time.